Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Good Bit podcast, movie podcast. I'm Aron Dochard, your usual co-host, and I'm with Chris Moffat, your even more usual co-host.
Yes.
And it's episode 10. It's also my last episode on the Good Bit for some time.
For the foreseeable future.
I've been fired.
Yep.
Not good enough. And
well, you know, things happen. Everything happens for a reason.
At least you're paying me for the holidays.
I'm paying him for some vacation time, and but that still means he has to send in some thoughts from London, where he is heading. How are you feeling about the big move? Tell the listeners, inform the listeners about your big move. It was in the paper.
It was in the paper.
It was in the paper.
It was in the Perthshire Advertiser.
Nice.
I'm moving down to London in a week.
A week today?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
To go to drama school, so I can learn how to be an actor.
The drama school he was already in wasn't good enough.
No.
It's the one I'm there, but you know.
Yay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just dabbed there. Been dabbing a lot.
No, I'm doing a different course, that's why.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah.
It's a different course.
Some course. It works.
It works. It makes sense. So yeah. That's weird. You're away.
That's
You're
weird.
leaving.
This is it.
Last night we had we recorded episode 9. We saw Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
And then we had a wee night out in Glasgow. Aaron's last night out in terms of partying. Mm-hmm. And I think you enjoyed yourself a lot.
Yeah,
you had a fabulous
I did.
night.
You were just walking about going, I'm just walking about.
It was just one of those nights. This wasn't one of those nights. It was good.
It wasn't one of those nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. I had a good time. I was dancing my heart out.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you had a good night.
we went to Priory.
Never heard of it until now.
It was good.
It was good, and I was pretending to be a bouncer.
Yeah.
Ian, Jenny and Kils were pretending to be bouncers. And Michelle.
At least you had fun. So yeah.
At some point, yeah. We did that, and then Aaron was supposed to come and have a little sleepover here, but he went to some other person's house, and now he's here to collect his stuff. And I thought, well, you're here, let's do a podcast.
Well, not really.
Yeah, it's the last episode. It's
episode 10. It's poignant.
10. That's why I waited.
Yep.
That's why I waited. So yeah, I mean, we covered like all these recently watched things.
We did a lot
9.
Last episode.
Yeah.
We don't have anything we have to talk about this episode, which is kind of nice.
It is kind of nice. It is
just
kind of
sort
nice.
of,
Get one of these for this are too sweet, just because this is our thing we used to do in.
We're filming, by the way.
Yes, we are.
By the way.
For YouTube. Okay, by the way. Yeah. That's the rule. Anytime anyone says, by the way,
take a drink.
Except for that time there, take a drink.
Yeah.
And that's the rule at all times. We didn't really do it last night. We kind of did, but.
No, we didn't.
Nah. I know, we didn't pay attention. We did it once, I think. Yeah, so are you excited about moving?
Yes, I'm I don't know how I feel about it.
It's kind of like, basically what I've said so far is, he's fucking leaving me.
It's scary. I'm moving into halls with people I don't know.
Well, that was the same last year. But at least
I knew Jack.
You kind of knew them, I guess.
And Rosa. But, no, I don't know. Yeah, they seem nice. My course is intense. I've got freshers that...
It's intense. What, you're camping?
I know. You've just thrown me off there. No,
Your
it's
course
very
is
intense. It's like 9 till 5. 5 days a week.
That's horrible.
5 days a week, yeah. Well, it's not horrible, it's alright.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
What about things you're going to be doing? Are you going to be playing instruments whilst acting? Mm-hmm. Like Cheviot?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah. Cool.
It's going to be like Cheviot all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be able to do the splits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hopefully. Well, you do a lot of that stretching stuff.
Yeah, we do that in movement anyway.
Hope you do that.
we do the splits. We fail at it, but we try.
Yeah. And you're going to be learning my methods. Because I think...
Your methods?
I think Amanda... Oh, she at one point was going to go down and do a course.
Yeah.
At Rosewood because they teach something. So then you'll learn the same thing as I do.
That's cool. We're doing a Shakespeare
for
thing
half
this
the
year.
price.
Yeah. Hey. We're doing a Shakespeare thing this year that's like a professional thing with a guy called Ed. He's taking us to Cumbernauld. Ed, him.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking us to Cumbernauld Theatre and we're doing
Ed
cool.
Shakespeare.
Ed Shakespeare.
His cousin.
His cousin, that's who it is. Yeah, so that's... I don't know why I just brought that up, but yeah. Well, I'm excited for you, and I hope you don't ruin your life.
Why would I ruin my life?
You could, go there and like pretend to be a murderer or make no friends or whatever.
True.
Because first impressions are a big thing.
Yeah,
Just go where we have this podcast you can listen to on iTunes.
Well, we have a podcast. Get to know me on that rather than speak to me face to face.
Don't speak to me. Go listen to me talk.
So when I meet people, I'll just be like, just listen to this.
Just listen to that. Earphones.
That'll give you more of a.
Do that. You better spread the word about the podcast.
Do you know what? I actually might I'm bringing my speaker down, a Bluetooth speaker. I might just stick it on in the kitchen
At all times. Yeah.
Once I know them, I'll be like, stick by the way on.
Yeah.
No,
good bit or bad bit.
Beach boys. Why not? Well, so this episode we have not seen a film. Although we started watching Troll Hunter, which I should be watching the rest tonight.
I'm back in business.
So we just had a big conversation that you can't hear.
Yeah. What are we going to do today then? What are we going to talk about?
Well, we could think of best bits. We could think of.
That's what I was going to say. Favourite moments.
Favourite moments of this and favourite moments of the year. Just talk about everyone in college.
Okay.
That'll be like a tagline. So they'll be like, oh, they might talk about me, so I'll listen. You know?
Yeah, you're right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
It's just what you do.
But we're going to do the impromptu top 5.
Yep. Which we tried to do last time. I don't know if you'll even put that in.
I'll see how it sounds. And we're going to pose a question to each other, and then
top 5, an obscure top 5.
Yeah, and we have because
nobody does
very
that.
Little time to think of the answer, but we can prepare it beforehand. But
you've sort of prepared it.
Yeah. Vaguely.
It's no particular order.
No.
Almost.
I put mine in order.
I can't.
Shall we do that now?
Why don't we?
Okay, well I'm going to pose a top 5 to you.
Go on.
I want you to tell me, and the listeners and all the viewers, your top 5 films that you were so looking forward to and so excited for that just let you down.
What?
That you just didn't think lived up to expectations and you were just absolutely disgusted by.
Well, I can give you a top 5.
I'm very intrigued.
Well, are you?
Yeah.
Well, most of them I wasn't disgusted by, because
that's a strong word.
For example, number 5. It's something I was looking forward to seeing because I'd seen the trailers and I was like, this looks like it's gonna be a perfect film.
Okay.
And it was underwhelming. It was alright.
Underwhelming.
It was clearly on a bit of a low budget. They clearly had a bit of a meh.
Go on.
I don't know if you've seen this. It's The Legend of Barney Thompson, set in Bridgeton.
Oh really?
With Robert Carlyle and Emma. Oh God, what's her name?
Watson.
No,
Stone.
No,
I don't know.
Emma Thompson.
Did I not say that?
I don't know.
I think I was the first one. Oh, and I said Watson.
No.
Sorry.
Emma Thompson, who is amazing, and she was playing a Scottish Glasgow woman, and it was all about Bridgeton. And I thought, yeah, it'll be great, and it was just a bit weird and stupid.
I've been to Bridgeton. I like that.
Yeah, you can see everything. See Claudia's flat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meh.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Next one.
4. It's From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
Because I was in my sort of Tarantino phase.
Yeah.
When I was watching all of his movies, and I still love him. But he wrote this one and acted in it, but he didn't direct it.
Okay, so it's not as good.
But I thought, and it was one of the worst films I've ever watched.
Okay.
I've talked to you about it before.
And you were expecting it to be Tarantino.
It was not Tarantino. It was terrible.
Right.
First half's great, but if you watch it, there's a point where you'll be like, "Wow, that's so good. What's gonna happen?" Then you're like,
"Really? Okay."
The whole second. Watch it. It's on Netflix.
Well, maybe I won't now because you told me.
No, but you don't you want to know what the point is? Where you're like, you're totally hooked, and you're like, "This is so good," and literally exactly halfway through, you're like, "What?" And it just goes into madness.
Okay.
Honestly, watch it. That's 4. So this is 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
3. Jurassic World.
Okay, that's a fair one. I never saw it.
What? Oh yeah, you're a weird Jurassic Park. Don't even like it that much. Yeah, it was.
I that's fair play.
It was rather heartbreaking. Because it was. I cried during it because again, the first half is they're introducing all in the park. They've made the park. It's nice. Then it just. The ending, man.
No, not good. You told me last time. Right, move on.
Oh.
Less said the better.
2. And I did enjoy this film, but obviously very disappointing that certain things didn't happen. Suicide Squad.
Oh really?
Because it looked insane from the trailers, and it was good.
I loved it, but I understand.
I did love it, but
I understand.
But like Jared Leto wasn't even in it.
He was.
Oh, not really.
We'll get the DVD and he'll be in that more.
Really?
They'll probably put an extended version.
There, because and Jared Leto's bits were like, he wasn't even. There was never a Jared Leto scene.
Yeah.
It was all.
I bet. Yeah. Okay.
bits.
Fair enough.
Really annoyed me because I went to see it.
I loved Will Smith and I loved Margot and I loved the story.
Yeah.
But Cara Delevingne ruins it.
So number 1. Can I do an honourable mention?
Yes.
The Suffragette.
Oh yeah, you were looking forward to that.
Because Meryl Streep was in the poster. She was in it for about 2.5 minutes.
You didn't like it, yeah.
My biggest disappointment of all time. I've been told so much good things about this movie, and I was like, right, well, I better watch it. It's a classic. And it was just the worst thing ever. Not funny at all. Airplane.
That's a lie. Really?
Biggest disappointment because I was so
man.
excited. I was like, oh, it's Chris's favourite comedy. He's funny. Nah.
Oh
Didn't
man,
even get
that makes
to
me
the
sad.
end.
We didn't even watch that. On episode 1 we said the next episode we're going to watch Airplane.
And the next episode, well, there's the next episode. Now it's just sort of gone.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered watching it.
That's a shame.
Oh no.
That's a shame. Airplane, really.
Mm-hmm.
My favourite comedy. My favourite comedy.
I'm going to propose a question to you.
Make me laugh.
Say after I propose a toast.
To what? The good bit.
Yep.
To all the good times.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
That bit'll be great to listen to.
I've had too much to drink.
Your top 5
Yes.
is top 5 films that got the waterworks going.
Opened up the gates.
Open up the river.
Floodgates
open.
I'm pretty proud to say I've never really bawled at a movie.
I don't mean ball, I just mean
And
like
cried. But I have teared up at a few films, and I'm sure there's going to be more than my 5 here. These are just 5 I can remember recently. Being like choked up, I guess.
If I've not seen it, don't tell me what the sad moment
Okay,
is.
no, you've seen them. Number 5 is The Jungle Book. The new Jungle Book.
Which bit?
I don't want to spoil anything, but the bit with
the wolf.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
it was quite sad.
Did you cry?
Don't cry, but tear up like you are.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you just go?
And
Like,
it's just a beautiful film.
did you
know
feel
what I
it
mean?
really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Then you do, but you go. Yeah.
It's
It's
like-
a beautiful film though. You watch, and you're like, this. Is so
It's like in it's like in Hell or High Water yesterday
yes,
when
yes,
his deputy got shot and he was like, oh
yes.
and you're like,
I
and we
didn't
both,
want to put that in though.
we both went,
We went at the same time. I was like, oh my god. That's why I'm.
that was shocking.
See if it makes you go that. You know it's a good film.
Because he went, oh,
Yeah, he was annoyed, didn't he? It was
was-
Jeff Bridges. He's the hard man.
and
he was the one getting
like,
emotional.
and he
yeah,
had been making fun of him the whole movie and he went, oh. And you're like,
yeah, because that's like a nice relationship that he has. It's
Oh.
like he makes fun of you, but they're still really tight.
yeah,
And it's not a bully way, but it's like a
No.
playful. Yeah. Oh, that was sad.
bit racist, but it's all right.
Yeah, but it was funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't just sad moments. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not crying because it's sad. You can tear up because you feel a movie and you're emotionally invested in a movie. My next one is Shrek 2. Because you don't think that. First of all, it's a big nostalgic thing because I used to watch this over and over again when I was younger. And then I watched it recently.
Did you cry?
And I didn't cry. No, that's probably the wrong one to put on here. But I felt it.
too.
I felt it in my tummy, in my chest, watching it. Because
what
it was
point
like
did you cry at?
just the bit where he might not become an ogre again.
I can't remember.
You know what I mean? He's a real person.
Right. Oh.
And he's only got a little second before he can turn back
Oh.
into an ogre, and he finally makes it. It's like, oh my god! And it's like he's finally going to get to be happy as this big ugly creature for the rest of his life. Third one is the one I always go with. Is Toy Story 3.
Oh, that's sad, isn't it?
That
They're
is
all about to
that is
die.
the first movie I ever cried at. They're all about
Oh,
to
really?
die, and
Did you really think they're all
well,
gonna die?
I loved my toys when I was younger too. You know what I mean? And if I was to give them away, and I'm getting too old, I'm going to chuck them out. I've still got all my toys. Do you know what I mean? I don't play with them, but I've still got them there. I've not had the heart to just chuck them out because I was so emotionally
Toy Story,
connected to
yeah.
them. And because it's the third one, you've seen the connection through the first and the second one, and it's all built up. So that's the first one I cried at. Number 2,
You actually were like,
yeah.
okay.
Number 2 is Home Alone, 1 and 2.
What?
Not out of sadness. At the end when he meets his mum again.
Did you
Yeah, totally.
Oh, really?
Totally. Just because, imagine being left at home alone and your mum comes back all the way up back from a holiday just to give you a cuddle. You know what I mean? And then the Home Alone
And
2.
save him.
And save him. Home Alone 2 is worse because there's the tree, the Christmas tree, which is like dream. Like in New York City. Imagine to get reunited with your mum at the tree at the Rockefeller Centre. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And my number one is you're gonna laugh at this. Force Awakens. Force Awakens.
Oh no, that's great. Yeah.
Han Solo, Chewbacca,
Oh.
Finn, the ending, the opening, the fucking
Yeah.
things you see. I don't. The amount of emotions that went through my body during that film
My
was
body.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
So happy at the start, and then I cried a bit, and then I was so like,
Did you cry at the bit at the start?
maybe not cry, but
You just felt.
I felt it. You're like, I can't believe I'm
Yeah.
watching. And then Han Solo, and then you don't know what's up with Finn, and she goes and the hug with Han and Leia, and then Leia sees Rey, and then at the end with the lightsaber, Luke just sees her, and it's like, I want to watch it again now.
God, so many times. Have
That's
you ever
fine.
seen Boy in Striped Pajamas?
Yes, there's one.
Oh,
Instead of Shrek 2, Boy in the Striped
Did you not
Pajamas.
cry at that?
We were going to watch that last time and we never done because we just watched 1975 and
We thought it would be too sad.
That's horrible, that film. I told you this last time, I was eating my dinner straight after it and I couldn't eat it.
So
I sat right there and I couldn't eat my dinner.
Because you were just like,
I was like disgusted by it. Not by the film, but by
What happened, yeah.
What happened, yeah.
but it's the
That's
mother.
one. Scrap Shrek 2.
Shrek 2.
That's a proper sad choice.
It's
Boy in the Striped
it's
Pajamas.
when the mother.
Yeah, and she finds the clothes and she's, oh yeah.
It's her scream.
Yeah. But even the bit where they go into the shower and he's trying to get out and there's just all these naked men running about panicking and he doesn't know why. That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, you've not seen Orange is the New Black.
Nope. Is that? But I feel like I cry, not cry, but get emotional at TV shows more. Because
Yeah,
there's more
because
of a build up.
Joe, I'm going to show you after this. I'm going to show you. Are you going to watch Orange is the New Black?
I don't know. Probably. Probably.
Well, I could hide the bit where you see what's happening and just see a reaction from someone.
Okay.
That she's like, no. Actually, it's. I cried.
Act like it's so like Breaking Bad and Dexter and all these things. It's just the end of Friends. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You're just like, oh, but
Ross and
Ross and
Rachel.
yeah.
That bit.
Even anything like Monica and Chandler's babies and things like that. But you said films, so
Well, yes.
I won't hold it against you.
I won't hold it against you.
Shall we talk about some favourite moments of the show
And the year.
and the year? We've known each other over a year now. We met in August.
Feels like it's been longer than a
Yeah,
year.
it does feel.
Do you know what I
I'll
mean?
never know you again.
This is it. Before, do you know what a sad movie is?
There's
Winnie,
numerous.
Winnie the Pooh, Piglet's Great Adventure.
I thought you were going to say Marley and Me.
Oh, that too, but I remember that being really sad.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh, the movie.
Fresh Prince when well the last episode gets me every time. I think that was the first one I watched as a kid that I really got emotional about was the end of the Fresh Prince. But the bit where Will's dad comes back and he's still the same old guy and he leaves him and stuff. And
It's kind of real.
And he's got he's got Uncle Phil there who they're always fighting and he gets emotional. So Uncle Phil needs to like give him a hug. And I bet you're like, oh my god, that's heartbreaking. TV shows are more emotional.
Yeah, because you're more invested.
Kieran and Kel as well. I'm going on a tangent.
Yeah, right. Favourite moments of the
Favourite
year?
moments of the year. We'll do with the podcast first.
Go on then.
We started off.
Well, we started off here.
We did, by the way, episode 37 right there.
Right there.
Talking about Zootropolis.
That was a good episode.
Really good episode. That's one of my favourite ones and most listened to.
Was it?
Yeah. Rightfully so.
It's my only appearance on, by the way.
Yeah. Lucky you. And episode 1, we talked about Batman vs Superman.
Filmed it.
And I love
in a cupboard.
Yeah, in the Boots of God studio.
It's a cupboard.
In the cupboard. And I loved the little movie game we did with the names, like making up the fake movies.
That was a
and
great
stuff. That
idea.
Was cool.
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
What wasn't it? Then we had a Midnight Special episode.
Midnight Special was right here with Craig and Claudia.
That was good.
It was alright, yeah. That's
I
on
liked
YouTube now. Third one was with Ewan and Leanne. We talked about the Jungle Book. That's probably my favourite episode. And
See, I don't like that episode because of the quality. I can't. It annoys my ears.
Most listened to episode.
Is
Over
it?
500 downloads.
Is it?
Good stuff, man.
I was in a terrible mood that day.
You were, but it was funny.
Was it funny?
Yeah, it's really funny.
What was I in the mood about? Do you remember?
DNA. It was
Oh,
the DNA.
yeah.
He was doing a show and he wasn't happy with the show whatsoever. So.
Oh yeah.
And you just came from rehearsal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Ewan was
such a
like,
bad mood.
I know why Aaron's in a bad mood.
Oh, Jack was in that episode as well, wasn't he?
That was Civil War. That was the next episode, episode 4.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
We did Civil War with Mason and Leanne. No, Mason Ewan and Jack Hogg. Jack Hogg. 5 was our top 15 movies ever at Halls. Right before the last day of college. That was so much fun.
With Ewan. That was a good one. It's summer. It's super.
It's the good, but I'll do that now.
I'll do that now.
I love the wee tune.
Life, yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Episode 6, we talked about Elvis and Nixon.
I loved that episode.
Did you?
Because it was chilled.
Yeah, and we talked about 1975 and stuff. And it was literally talking about nonsense.
It was good. And we had to stop ourselves and continue the conversation.
On the next episode, in episode 7, we did movie tag, the Q&A. I was noising Aaron up about Jurassic Park.
Because
hear that debate on episode 7.
Actually, that's a good
part. I'm going to that clip on YouTube.
The Jurassic Park debate.
But I need to get to that episode first. I want to upload the full episode and highlights. Then episode 8 was Aaron was not here. It was me, Ross and Michelle talking about Suicide Squad and Nerve. Love Ross and Michelle. Favourite couple. And then episode 9 was yesterday. That has been our journey. That has been our journey. It feels like it's been from March until now. And it's like we've only done 10 episodes. You sat, where were you sitting? You were sitting there, and I was here, doing episode 2, and we agreed that we'd try and get to 30 episodes before you left, and we got to 10.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, 10's
alright, yeah. We got the third to be done.
Imagine if we've done 3 and gave up.
5, yeah.
We've done 10
but
good episodes.
Never give up. See,
never give up. I was thinking there. See,
that's my initials. See, carry on.
If I could, you see, in March when I was in, or whenever it was, when I was in the booth and I was in a bad mood doing that podcast, I can't remember why I was in a bad mood, but see if I could go back and that moment and just live from there.
Yeah.
I'd do it.
What do you mean, like go back and just everyday life or the show?
No, just be like, suddenly like
back to
I'm
episode
there,
3.
like, oh.
And do all what's
like,
happened from then to now again.
Do it all again.
But you need to do your audition and stuff for the London.
Would I?
March was a bit early.
Ooh, I would have had to. So I would have. Yeah.
So maybe go back to episode 5 then, after you'd got it in.
Yeah, but what's happened is I would have had to do all those shifts again.
Yeah, the shifts and
Tea in the Park would have got to do that again.
Tea in the Park. You never talked about that. You never talked about that on here.
Did I not talk about Tea in the Park?
Nope.
Wow.
Fraser did.
Did he? Oh, I listened to that bit. He said he saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see Fraser. At Stone Roses. No, at Disclosure or something.
How was you? Because you were talking on episode 7 about how you were looking forward to seeing Matt Healy.
Oh.
How you doing, big, good, bit?
And they lived up to expectations. Yeah, obviously, it's 1975.
Yeah, but it's on muddy though, isn't it?
No, because we were at the front, so it's like sheets under you.
Oh, I see, right.
Yeah.
So the further back you get, the less stable it is on the floor.
Yeah, and I don't know why people at Tea in the Park stand so far back, because it's really easy to go forward. They're like standing with loads of gaps, like in the mud at the back, going, "Oh, yeah, it's good." And we're like,
"There's a thing on front easy."
I'll show you after. There's a thing on YouTube. There's a band called The Coral. That weird indie band. They were playing at Tea in the Park, and it's the first thing that me and my mates saw. Like on the Friday, we were like, it's our first gig, and you see us. They do a panning shot, and you see us come in to our first song, the first song we saw at Tea, and you literally on TV you see us go. Like, this is Tea in the Park. It's documented on BBC. It's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like these things like that. Like, see if I'm at like a concert or a stand-up show or even the wrestling, I'll like look for myself and then pause. I'm like, wait, I'm there. I know I was there. I've been on TV and on YouTube before. Like, I've seen myself before, like on TV.
But you're like,
there's a new one. There's me. The worst one was when one of the wrestling companies, the bigger ones, came to the Hydro for the first time, and there was a shot.
Was that WWE?
No, it was on a company called TNA. Right. And
does WWE ever come outside of it?
Yeah, they're coming to Hydro in November, and they're doing their TV show 2 nights in a row, and I'm going to be there. Right. I cannot wait. But TNA is the other one, and run by someone else, and they did their TV show in Glasgow for the first time in 2014 or 2015. 2014. And I knew exactly what bit it was because I saw the pan camera come over us, right, when someone was coming out. So there was 4 of us there, and we're all like clapping like this. And the camera came down. I was like, we totally. There's no way they didn't pick us up.
And
So when the episode was on, I was like waiting for it.
That's it.
And when the guy comes out, I paused it, and it sounds like this.
Really?
And I was like,
There was,
I just knew it.
There was in the festival in Budapest, there was a kiss cam that went on for about 30 minutes before every act.
Yeah, you were away in this random country, weren't
It
you?
was great.
Yeah, you have not told me about this. We've not seen each other.
Budapest?
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's a
festival.
random holiday.
Saw Rihanna.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Saw Rihanna. Yeah. And she turned up half an hour late, and everyone was booing. Like there's like 90,000 people
Oh my god.
going booing and like going, where is she? And Jed, my mate, goes, right, you'll get on my shoulders and just pass the time. And I was like, yeah. So I got on his shoulders and I was like, just looking about. Everyone's waiting, and I see this. There's like an extension of the stage,
Yeah.
and I saw this like black hooded person coming up, and there's all these sound guys. I was like, oh, it's a sound guy, and no one noticed them because all the lights were down. And they're just walking up, and they sort of went to the mic, and I was like, what are they doing? And they had a hood down, and no one had noticed. And I was like, wait a minute, it's her. And because I was on the shoulders just by chance, I was like, it's her, she's here. And I was like, everybody, she's here. I was like, what? And then everyone started looking, and then she sort of went, poof, and started singing. And I was like, oh.
You were the only one who noticed.
Yes! I was like, what is the sound guy doing?
At the
Strutting
microphone.
about the stage like,
Like what?
like, and I was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I was singing. I'm like,
Cool.
ah.
I'm a rude boy.
And I saw Jake Bug.
Christ.
Do you don't like Jake Bug?
No, I don't like Jake Bug.
Saw Jake Bug twice in
Jake
Tea in the
Bug,
Bar
yeah.
and I saw John Newman.
Oh yeah, it's alright.
I saw Bastille.
What's John Newman's song? No, now we love me again. That's John Newman.
Is that
Aye. And Bastille is every minute and every hour.
I miss you, I miss you, I miss you.
Oh.
That's their new song.
Watch it through my fingers.
Why do I know
Nice.
this? I shouldn't. I hate that.
Nice. That
Yeah.
song's good though. No.
Yeah.
Okay, where were we anyway?
Highlights.
You were going to tell me something, and I told you. You've not told me about Budapest. Oh, it was the Rihanna thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I've said anything. I've said everything I want to say.
So yeah, highlights. What else is there?
Highlights from the year. This is highlights from college. You've had many memories.
So go on then. Sorry, just dropped my bottle. Tell me then, what has been some of your favourite moments being up here in Coatbridge, Motherwell, and Glasgow?
Well, the showcase
Yes.
was. That's when I was like, peak of my powers.
Yeah.
I
think-
downhill since then.
November to February of 2015/2016 was like best time for college, I think, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Because we were I had
Because the
that,
first
like-
couple of months, everyone was a bit
Yeah.
like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I was exactly the same. I remember going for my shower like every morning, going, I don't know what I'm going to do because no one likes me. And
I thought the same.
And then you go.
Well, I come late, so I was
Yeah,
double.
that's right. Yeah,
trouble.
I was the first person you talked to, basically. That you didn't. I mean, you knew
Because you were next to me, you were like, "Oh, Jaws," and I was like, oh, this
What?
Yeah.
I
Was
love
there?
Jaws.
Yeah, because they were talking about.
Oh, it was
movies.
either for camera class, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you were like, Jaws, ha ha ha, and I was like, oh, this guy's comfortable. Oh, they all know each other. Bloody hell.
I wasn't comfortable at all.
I didn't look at you the whole time. I was like, right, I didn't want. I wanted to.
Yeah,
go.
you said. Oh, you were beside me.
Yes.
You said Birdman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that? I
Yeah,
sat
I
next to you and I
remember
was like, right, who's this?
that. I'm gonna go with Birdman. Yeah.
I did. Like,
And it was Fran, and he went, you know what? I'm gonna go with Star Wars. Fuck it. And I was like, damn it, you stole my thing.
I thought you were like, do you remember what you thought? Who is this guy sitting next to you?
I didn't go, who is this? But I just thought, wow, he came in late. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Really?
Yeah, I would have. If I had to start late, I probably wouldn't have showed up.
Really?
It's just nerve wracking.
Do you have no idea? I didn't know any of you.
Yeah, except for Michelle.
Yeah, but not really.
Yeah.
Do you know how long I stood outside that door for?
Oh, really? Before you went in?
Because I was late. Because
But you looked quite comfortable though. You looked quite relaxed. This is the first time we met, by the way. Just in case. This is finished. I don't have a drink. This is the first time we met. This is the story of when we met. We've not discussed this, have we?
oh, this is great.
This is great.
It's because the train. I had to get a taxi because the train was cancelled.
From Motherwell.
Yeah, and Jack wasn't in, so I didn't have him. And Rory was in, I didn't have him. So I was like, oh, I'm late, and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I don't even know how do I tell them? And then I got there and I was like, what is this place? It's so weird. And I'm like, where's acting? They're like, down there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what is this? I want to go back to Perth. It's like just Zootropolis.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
Zootropolis, yeah.
And then I went to the corridor and I saw my timetable. I was like, oh, it's this room. So I was like,
Oh man.
and I could hear. Can you imagine? I could hear like everyone like laughing and talking. Like I was like, they're gonna just be sitting in a circle, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna look at me when I come in.
Oh my god.
They're gonna think it's fucking neat. And I was like,
I remember that quite vividly.
What
I
did I
remember
do?
you walking in, you went, hello.
did I actually?
Yeah.
What did I do?
You just, I don't know, you came in and people were saying, I'm sorry I'm late and stuff. You were cool about it. I thought,
Oh, sorry, I'm late.
I would have been all flustered, but you handled it well.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like
I
I did.
remember sitting, we were sat next to each other and we went round and we all said our favourite movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I said Jaws and then
I'd
you
never
said
thought
Birdman.
about my favourite movie. I was like,
Ah, see, I do all the time. We did that recently at the start of the new year. But it was Gregor this time.
oh, so
And
you said
Gregor's,
Birdman.
and I said, no, I gave him my top, the 4 ones I always go with, which is Jaws, Aeroplane, Star Wars, and Rush Hour, because it covers everything. You know what I mean? And I've told Gregor that before,
Yeah.
numerous times, but he was still like,
Airplane.
yeah, he likes Aeroplane. And I wrote into the rap chat and suggested Jaws for the Temple of Boom. So, yeah, forgot about that.
Please make that.
You want to do one? No.
Could you please make that a sound bit?
I'll try. I'm not very good at editing stuff.
You're very good at, but can you not? It'd be quite funny if like just came up
fridge.
the fridge out randomly.
Right, let's do a fridge just now then. What are you going to put in the fridge? The one film you can do before you leave. What is your favourite film right now? You said last time it was Birdman, and then you changed it to Wolf of Wall Street. Which one of those are you going to put into the fridge? Or you can put in Grand Budapest if you want.
I've thought that.
So the fridge is basically what we're going to do is we have basically so the fridge is basically a thing we're going to do with our favourite movies, sort of like a Hall of Fame, I guess, where we say this movie is so cool it belongs in a fridge. So what are you putting in the fridge? Your one time that you're eligible to do so. You can send it in every week or every time. Text a film.
I can't wait to like message you going, I just saw this really cool film.
Yeah,
down
you better
here
keep me updated.
in a weird cinema.
Yeah, I'll read everything. I'll
Really?
read everything. Yeah.
Okay. The thing in my brain is saying Wolf of Wall Street because I can't get enough of that film.
I'll put Jaws in just to be because of the
Jaws
nature
and
of
Wolf
the
of
day.
Wall Street.
Jaws and Wolf of Wall Street. Go
Are
in
you
the
happy
fridge.
with Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah, we both need to agree on it.
I'm happy with Jaws.
Yeah, I'm happy with
It's
Wolf.
classic.
Cool.
Wolf
That's
of Wall
the
Street
fridge.
isn't. I suppose it will be a classic.
Yeah.
It is a classic.
I like saying that though, like, oh, it is a classic. I think of that at really random points of the day. I just think of random things like, I know it's not a classic because it just came out last year, but that's going to be a classic film. So you might as well just call it that. Like,
Yeah.
I would call Force Awakens a classic, but it came out less than a year ago. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
It is in my head.
It is a classic.
Okay.
The fridge.
What were we talking about?
Closes it.
So first day we met, and then we worked together, and you told me a story. And you went, I
Well-
just came back from Father Raki.
What did I work? When did I what?
On that day we did after we
But
finished
what were
dinner.
you thinking?
I don't remember.
I remember what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I was like,
Who is this guy?
I was like, why is he so why is everyone so comfortable?
I wasn't comfortable in the
And I
slightest.
thought Claudia was the top dog
You know what? So did I.
because I was like, she's like taking over.
I thought Claudia was going to be a big dog, and I thought Brody was.
And I was like, who's this Brody? Yeah, Brody and Claudia were the top dogs.
Yeah.
How times have changed.
Yes.
No. I mean, I
Later
thought,
on, I thought I was like, see at the end
who's
of
this sassy gay guy who's like taking over the thing?
Is that
Brody?
me?
No,
Oh, I thought.
no, come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
But see, like up until like the end of the original Class C thing we were in, so say December time, I was like, I'm very comfortable
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to leave. I'll take on leadership roles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm a top dog now. And then we moved class, and I was like, oh my god, these new people and all these big personalities.
To be fair, in our class, Class C were the top dogs.
They totally were. All the lecturers liked us the best.
No, like
Our work was better than anyone else.
see the first couple of days in the DNA class.
Yeah.
The only people who ever taught were Class C.
Yeah. There you go.
Everyone else sort of like.
But we did the Secret Santa thing, and we went for lunch together all the time. All the other classes hardly spoke to each other. They never met up. We'd go on night out
Oh,
and
they
stuff.
didn't meet up outside college.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
We did Secret Santa, and I had you.
Yeah,
That's
and
weird.
you got
How-
me
how this
the
is all-
1,000 greatest films of all time.
Yeah, and you had to carry it back to Perth. I'm sorry. It's a big book.
I got it.
1,001 movies you have
Maroon.
to see before you die. It had Birdman on the cover. That was
I'll
a
take
big
it to
selling
London.
Cool, and I gave you the Birdman soundtrack. I don't know if it's any good, but it's just a cool thing. You love music.
It's nice. I liked it.
What other memories? So we did Secret Santa. What else have we done through
There's
that?
so much.
We did Cheviot together.
That was
And we had
highlight. That's what I went on.
We did this little scene in a showcase in front of our peers, and we did a song together. And you were like my boss, and I was the little slave servant guy. That was one of my favorite. That was probably one of my favorite performances I've ever done.
Really, it was mine.
And you know, performances is very subjective because it could be an hour long. My show was 2 hours. You know what I mean? And then Chief, it was literally 5 minutes.
But it was
5 minutes of that is perfect.
Didn't you like? This is like, I don't know how to say this, but didn't like during that. Like it was alright.
What, the showcase or
like,
thing?
Cheviot, I really was like,
I'm really happy here,
I'm not too nervous,
and I'm in my element.
I'm happy, but I was nervous for.
You know the way that you get the perfect mix of adrenaline, nerves, and
happiness,
but you're confident as well.
Yeah, that was that.
That's the feeling.
Because I knew
that's why we're all there.
Gregor came on like 3 seconds before.
Oh my god, yeah.
But wait, no. He says to me 3 seconds. He said, Aaron, he's coming here. I was like, what? He's like, before you go on, as you walk on, play the guitar. It's just not you. And I was like, okay. So
yeah, that's right. I just started dancing as we walked on.
And I got such a laugh. Just
yeah.
walk out like.
Yes.
Lucy's like doing her happy walk in slow motion, and you're just like.
I went in first, remember?
Yeah, and everyone's pissing themselves.
Yeah,
and like, this is going to be a hit.
That was amazing.
We're just walking on.
But you know the way we just knew it was going to be so good. We knew they were going to absolutely kill them all. And
I was so nervous for the bit where I went to shoot you because every time I cracked up.
Yeah.
Apart from the thing, look.
Because
what was it? No, you did this. Well, they won't be able to see it. But
watch the video for this.
Who it is? Because you part where it is. Where is it? You're like,
that's right.
And I was like, yeah, okay, do it.
That was it. But the best bit was in the song.
Oh, and you kept singing.
So we were
stopped.
singing a song, and then I wasn't supposed to join in because I was like the slave, and I just decided to join in the chorus. And you and Lucy stopped, and I kept going, and they got a clap.
Yeah. You okay?
Oh, knocks off the Glen.
Oh, that Glen.
I don't know what that voice was. Glen.
Did you do that? You did. Good. So funny.
We are the monarchs of the Glen. I don't know why. Anyway, that was one of my favourite things ever.
That was so great.
Between that and Magnoland, we did.
That got claps.
It got a lot of good moments. Yeah. What a great year it's been. I mean, the last couple of months not really. Like the last couple of months of the semester 2 with all the shows that were so stressful. I don't know you weren't happy with yours. I was happy with mine, but it was stressful. So it was really stressful.
I'm glad you got a good show again.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I've got high hopes for it, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, the last one. It was still good though, but yeah, DNA was underwhelming.
It was nice to see you guys though there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other like pivot. Oh, we're forgetting one.
Whoa.
We are forgetting one. Malcolm Tucker.
One Take Wonder.
Maybe my favourite thing we've done.
God, we've done good things.
We have.
What
we
else
should work together more, Aaron.
I know.
Do you want to start a podcast?
Yeah. Do you think? See if we keep this going.
Yeah. Why don't we do a Skype thing? Every episode we just do a 5-minute Skype interview.
I knew we'd get like this. We're doing it like, I don't want this to end.
Yeah, I don't want to leave. Yeah.
Why don't we keep it? If you keep this going and we keep this going, and I keep doing it. When we leave drama school, if it's got something, we might have something to go into straight away. Just do it full time.
Yes.
You know, YouTubers make
money.
man.
Yeah, I know. But I've been a struggling YouTuber for like 8 years.
Have you not been able to share
No,
it?
I know.
Now you are.
You're right. We did a scene.
From
a documentary series called The Thick of It, starring
Malcolm
Capaldi.
Yeah.
And we had to pick a scene that wasn't very well known, and our director filmed it, and we were allowed to do. We had so much freedom, the amount of takes we wanted, the different styles of takes, and we said, let's do this in a one. And we ran it, and he filmed it, and we nailed it first time.
And we've still watched it today.
And that is the reason why, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I got into the next year. I got in that on that moment there.
You think?
I think so.
You think?
Because Fran, I could see it on his face. Fran's
Yeah, he was like,
I'm just so happy with that.
Yeah.
I was like, we've got him.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
It was because we
looked at each other and go, yeah.
And we were in we had to go out into a corridor
Yes.
while filming, and people were walking
But
about.
that was like
the style of it.
But we didn't rehearse that.
No,
We walked out and we said, we'll come out here and we'll go there.
you saved it, to be honest, because we had a bit. We had to open a cupboard, and when I opened the cupboard, there was a dance teacher
There
in
was
the cupboard.
there was a meeting going on
And a
in
meeting,
the cupboard.
and we interrupted it during a scene.
Yeah.
And I sort of look at you and go, I sort of break it, and I go,
You look at me and you go, what are we going to do?
and you go,
And I mean, I just...
and you literally go, well, we'll walk in.
I'm not going to bother, I don't
And
care.
you walk away and go, we're going to
I
knock
don't
down
care,
here.
no one's getting in the way
Did
of
you
us.
look at her?
No, of course not.
Oh.
But she did go, hi!
Yeah. She goes, hi. And we're just sort of like,
And the best bit is when I walk out the corridor and you're like, come back, oh, get the fuck back in here. And there's like little girls.
have you seen that?
I'm going to put that on, can I put that in public?
Yeah.
On the channel. There's of us acting, when was that, February?
I'm supposed to polish you up, burnish you up. Then when you get a big break and you're on fucking Call My Bluff, and hey, Julius, come back in here. Hey, get the fuck back in here. Get back in here. There are human resources people outside. There are human resources. Go with your fucking pantry. Look.
No, it was November or December. It was before
cold.
the end of the year. 'Cause I remember Fran wanted to do it before.
There's a bit
summer
in
holidays, or the
it
Christmas
where
holidays.
you can see the little mirror in the door. Not
Yeah.
the little window
Yeah.
in the door, where those girls come out of nowhere.
They're not even there when I leave. When I open the door and go out,
Yeah.
they're not
And then
there.
You
And
can't
when you
even
open
see it.
they're right there.
Where did they
I
come
don't
from?
know.
Because they're the height to be seen.
Yeah.
What, you have to watch it.
The girl-
This doesn't make any sense.
But the
for anyone
girl's
who
like,
hasn't watched it.
the girl comes in and see the camera, and your first reaction when you see the camera is like, oh, sorry. She
She
goes,
freezes.
no, she goes, oh shit. Like what?
I'm supposed to polish you up, burnish you up. Then when you get a big break and you're on fucking Call My Bluff, and hey, Julius, come back in here. Hey, get the fuck back in here. Get back in here. There are human resources people outside. There are human resources. Go with your fucking pantry. Look. Actually, yeah, you have to watch it.
Yeah,
There's
I'll
so
put it,
many
I'll put it
things that
public.
go on in that.
I'll put it public. That's cool.
She's like sort of doesn't know. They get like rabbits in hell. It's like, oh shit. But they go up because the lockers like kind of disappear. They're like,
but we literally got an audience. They were all
Yeah.
surrounding Fran.
they shook her hands afterwards.
And that like argument we had, blah, 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 blah,
And
blah.
we're like,
We're like, just end it there now.
oh,
Good times. Right, what are we
really
on?
good times.
We're 45 minutes.
Are we? Jesus.
God,
Oh no.
this is the end. This is sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. I don't know if we should go to another memory or whatever.
Another memory.
I just showed Aaron wrestling and
Yeah.
tried to explain to him what wrestling was.
I was intrigued.
He's intrigued by a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. So every time when you're down in London and you see wrestling, you'll think of me now.
Well, what do you mean see wrestling?
If you see a poster over or something.
Do they do wrestling at the O2 and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go see it.
You should. I'm going to see in Glasgow. They're coming to. They'll be going to the
How much are
London.
tickets?
40.
Nah.
You would never be able to sit through a full show. I showed you WrestleMania. It's like the biggest thing.
If it was like 20 quid, I'm up for just doing loads of different things.
Trying out new things.
Yeah, like someone see.
It's a total other world, though. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
Oh, I don't
like-
don't know how I'm gonna adjust. I mean, Perth to London.
Perth to Glasgow, even.
Well, it was weird. Like, see when I go down for auditions,
Mm-hmm.
you've been right to London.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll notice like, I'll get on the train at Perth, literally, and I'm like, right, okay, there's nobody at the train station that's Perth, and you get on, and literally you're in your own world, and you get off, and suddenly you feel like you've just been dropped in where it's at.
There's just
There's
all
like
these
a
people.
buzz, and there's so many people, and you're like, everyone's living their life like, and you're like, oh god.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. It's good. It's
Oh, I
like,
thought you were doing it as a bad thing.
no, it's
gonna-
like adrenaline. What you doing?
I'm going to film something.
But you
No.
film. That's
I'm
too
already
much
filming
media.
it.
It's too much media.
Already filming it. Okay, I guess we're going to have to end it there. I guess. Unless we get anything else to talk about.
Well, we didn't have anything to talk
No.
about. We just talked for about 45 minutes.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a load of drivel.
It's been a pleasure.
Been a
Last
pleasure.
10
Yeah.
episodes.
It was a good idea to start it, and we've done well. And
We got this idea when we were heavily drunk one time in a gay bar.
yep,
And
sitting on thrones,
here we are. And here we are now.
drinking cocktails.
Yeah. That you spilled on yourself at Claudia's. Your new
on
suit.
My suit.
You spilled your cocktail.
I looked awful that night.
What do you mean?
Apart from like my suit was nice, but like my hair and my face.
Awful.
I remember looking at photos and being like, oh, you with the
Hey, Blilly.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy the hamburger.
damn bit no.
Of course you looked alright. And what is that? Nothing.
Nothing.
Pink Panther. Steve Martin.
Watch it.
Yeah, so this is your chance. Talk to the listeners, talk to the people for the last time.
Well, whoever's listening at this point, I say every time, well done.
And who has listened to all 10 episodes?
If you've listened to every single episode,
We've got people out there
Thank
who
you.
enjoy the show, yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I've much appreciated.
Yeah. This is something I was used to, and I introduced Aaron to it. And
You
I think
introduced me to it. I think I've got better at it than I was,
Yeah.
at least.
Of course you have. It's up a creation.
I hope the show continues to flourish. Although I would get some satisfaction if it crashed and burned after my leaving. No, I'm joking. But you'll have a new
And maybe one day we'll have a new
semi-co-host or
Yeah. Well,
sure
what I'm
you
going to
will.
do just now, I'm going to be a travelling host, and I'm going to go from place to place,
Budapest.
and yeah, and I'll have guests on, and I'll be doing open auditions to all the guests, and whoever I like
You
the
should
most.
give them like 5 questions, all the same. Like, what do you feel about that? It should be
Yeah.
a set 5 questions.
And who I like the most is going to become
the
the
answers.
host.
The answers. No. Be like X Factor. The answers the listeners like the most, they become the new co-host.
No, I don't care about listeners at all.
Well, that's what I've been doing.
That's a lie.
Oh gosh.
That was weird.
So yeah.
Where can they find you then when you're when you're posting updates in your new venture? Where are they going to be able to read these new updates? On the new Good Bit Instagram.
Yeah, we've got Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. It's
The Good Bit Pod.
The Good Bit Pod
on Instagram.
on Instagram.
Follow me on Twitter.
Aron_Dochard.
Yes. Follow me on Twitter at CM42TV and follow the show on Twitter at The Good Bit Pod. And then also YouTube now, video podcast, CM42TV. Subscribe now. Thank you.
And
This is it. This is us.
yeah.
One last time.
Signing out.
Signing out for the last time. This has been Aron Dochard.
This has been Aron Dochard for 10 episodes.
I'm Chris Moffat, and this has been The Good Bit, Aaron's last episode. Too sweet, my brother.
Bush.
Best of luck in your new venture. I can't wait to hear all about it. Come back and visit us soon,
I'll be back at Christmas.
and we'll see you at Christmas time. It's been a pleasure.
Can I do this? Stay safe
Yeah.
and stay safe.
Boom.